Welcome everyone to this channel. So this channel is Amaka's Plants. It's all about my gardening journey in urban Nigeria where I live. So it's been a while because we were in the dry season, but now the planting season is coming, and so I have to start preparing. Actually, in case you don't know, my garden is on my balcony because there is no space where I live to have a garden that is on the ground. So I'm making do with what I have. So even though it's on the balcony, you can actually make the most of it and grow much more than you can imagine. So if you like to find out how I grow food on my balcony in urban Nigeria, please subscribe to the channel and follow along. So today guys, I'm making my potting mix. So I don't usually use chemical fertilizers. I try to go very organic, and then it also saves cost because I don't have much money, so I try to go organic. So for this potting mix, I'm using sawdust, which I have thoroughly dried, and then sand, that is garden soil, then also poultry droppings, then I'm adding wood ash to my potting mix to reduce the alkalinity of the soil. So right now I'll just go ahead and sieve in my wood ash. So I got this ash from burning charcoal from cooking. So I'll just sieve it in to remove all the unwanted parts. Guys, you can see all the stones that we get to buy when we buy a bag of charcoal. So I'll just sieve it and be left with only the powder. So now I'm mixing the wood ash and the sawdust in the first instance. So please make sure you don't use hot ash so you don't set your house on fire. So this is the ash I've been gathering for like 2 weeks, so it's quite cold and I'm using it in my garden. So the wood ash actually is, as in adding wood ash to your soil or to your potting mix, called liming. So it will actually reduce acidity in your soil and also help, especially when you want to plant something like carrots or root crops. So I'll mix thoroughly. I'm using sawdust not only because it is wood to rot as fertilizer, also it makes my potting mix to be quite light, because if you use only sand, your potting mix can be quite heavy, and my garden is on my balcony, so I don't want it to be heavy. So next I'm adding the poultry droppings. So this is the poultry droppings I got from my neighbor. She has a poultry, so I'll mix it in, and I'm preparing my potting mix like a month in advance before planting anything in it. So I'll just mix it and let it sit. So I'll mix in the poultry droppings, mix thoroughly. So we all know that poultry droppings is a very good source of manure for plants, and it contains a whole lot of microorganisms that are beneficial to plants and soil. So I'll mix it in. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and add my garden soil to the mix. You guys don't mind the dust, everything is still quite dry at this point, but once the rain is setting, I won't have to deal with dust anymore. So I'll mix in my garden soil. As I'm mixing, I'm removing stones from it, so my potting mix is as light and airy as possible. So guys, this is how I prepare my potting mix for my balcony garden using only organic materials and raw materials from my home. So in this potting mix, I'll be planting carrots, nchamu, ugu, curry, even ginger. So you can check out the other videos on my channel to see how I actually plant these things and get updates on how my plants are faring. So guys, this is it. My potting mix is ready. So if you are a gardening lover, you can subscribe to this channel to see what I plant on my balcony and how well my plants perform using this totally organic and cheap potting mix. So guys, this is where I'll end this video.